Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got three short stories for you today. First one is TA roadside assistance suspended until further notice for safety review. Travel Centers of America have suspended its roadside assistance services indefinitely as it reviews safety protocol. TA issued a notice announcing the safety review, which has been posted on social media. We've made the decision to temporarily pause emergency roadside calls while we review and enhance our safety procedures. This pause allows us to ensure our team members have the right tools, training, and processes in place to safety assist professional drivers on the road. TA Vice President of Fleet Sales, Channel Partner Programs, and Small Fleets, Kathleen Roseman, wrote in a notice. There is no estimated timeline for the paused roadside assistance and safety review, and no official reason for the pause has been released. However, the pause does come after the October 23rd death of TA technician Ethan Schultz, who was servicing a Freightliner on the side of westbound Route 80 in New Jersey when he was struck by another semi-truck. That semi-truck left the scene and Schultz was pronounced dead at the scene, reported a Daily Voice. TA will continue providing maintenance and repair services in parking lots, rest areas, and other locations not located along the roadways. Man, I've always said, I don't know how those guys get out there and work on these trucks and stuff when the traffic is doing 70, 80, 90 miles an hour right past them. And there you go, another truck hits and kills a technician. It is dangerous out there for those guys, but sometimes it needs to be done so they can get there, but maybe they have to look at it a different way. I don't know. Guys are on their way delivering something or going to pick up something and waiting for a tow truck to get there and tow them to a safe spot. Is that doable? That might be something you have to look into, I guess. I don't know. I guess it depends on where you break down at, too. If there's an exit ramp coming up where you can get into a rest area or something like that. So, might be something they're going to have to look into. Be safe. Always first, be safe, right? Second story is over 500 vehicles contacted during I-40 immigration enforcement operation in Oklahoma. Dozens of people were arrested during the immigration enforcement operation that took place near the Oklahoma border with Arkansas, officials announced on Tuesday. An Operation Guardian enforcement sweep took place recently along I-40 in eastern Oklahoma. According to a November 4th statement, the Oklahoma Public Safety Commissioner, Tim Tipton, during the 15-hour operation, more than 500 vehicles were contacted. 73 people were arrested for immigration violations, including 34 commercial vehicle drivers. The I-40 operation was conducted by the Oklahoma Highway Patrol and Immigration and Custom Enforcement, ICE. This is the second major immigration enforcement operation to take place on I-40 in Oklahoma in recent weeks. A similar operation took place in western Oklahoma in September 2025. Resulting in the arrest of 120 people for immigration violations. Of those arrested, the Department of Homeland Security said that 91 were operating a commercial vehicle with a commercial driver's license. In February 2025, a 287G partnership between the state of Oklahoma and ICE was announced, allowing the state troopers to enforce immigration laws with ICE oversight. ICE's 287G program clearly demonstrates how federal and local law enforcement agencies can work together to make America safe again, said Madison Sheehan, ICE Deputy Director, said of the September sweep. Illegal aliens have no business operating 18-wheelers on America's highways. Our roads are now safer with these illegal aliens no longer behind the wheel. We encourage more state and local law enforcement to sign 287G agreements to help remove public safety threats and receive reimbursement funds available to our law enforcement partners. President Trump is fulfilling his promise of a secure border and removing those who are a threat to public safety, said Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt. We'll be able to leverage our existing law enforcement infrastructure and federal resources to enforce the law and keep Oklahoma safe. There will be no haven for illegal immigrants to break our laws. We will uphold Oklahoma's strong tradition of being a law and order state. Well, they got to do what they think is right and what most people feel is right. Illegal aliens should not be driving in the United States, especially if they can't read or write English or doesn't even understand what the street signs say. That's my opinion. I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm just saying that for me. But I think it's shown that it's dangerous. Where I'm at now, I couldn't drive a commercial vehicle. I'm in a different country. They wouldn't allow me to drive it. So why is the United States allowing this to happen? And people are getting mad, but if you go to another country, you can't drive a commercial vehicle over there. So why does the United States allow it? It needs to stop. All right, third and final story is councilman seeks to reform New York City truck idling law reporting system as bounty hunters rake in $500,000 plus. The New York City truck idling law reporting system may see changes soon as local officials vow that the days of the six-figure bounty hunters are over. The top 5 earners profiting from the Big Apple's Citizen Idling Complaint Program, which allows citizens to report idling trucks around the city, have all made more than $500,000 since 2019, reported New York Post. Those who report commercial vehicle violating the idling law, banning them from idling for more than 3 minutes when they park on the side of the road, can earn anywhere from 25 to 50% of the fines collected from the legitimate offense. The fines for the CMVs range from $350 to $2,000, and as much as 95% of the claims are proven legitimate. The top 5 earners have profited $585,800, $709,975, $725,025, $748,825, and $895,737, respectively, since 2019, according to their reporting stats. However, at least one of these earners says that the city has not paid him the money it claims it has. That amount is not the money I have received, says Patrick Snell, who reportedly earned $585,800. Now local officials say the reporting system was not intended to become a full-time job for New Yorkers, and say that the program must be reformed. A special plan for reforming the program has not been determined. The day of the six-figure bounty hunters are over, Queens City Councilman James Gennaro, who chairs the Environmental Committee, said to the Post. We're not doing that anymore, he continued. The program has become an occupation. The program was not intended to be an occupation. I don't know what to say about this. That is just crazy. To make that kind of money, but still, I mean, you're talking since 2019, so you're looking at 6 years, you're looking at 6 years. So that's yeah, it's just under 100,000 a year, so it's about 90,000 a year. That's crazy. That's just absolutely crazy. And plus, the idling laws and stuff are what they are in New York. That's just the way they are. So that's just the way it is. In New York City, everybody knows that when you go there. It's crazy. You can't do nothing, can't park anywhere, can't idle anywhere. All right, thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stories. God bless y'all. Have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. See you next time.